So here we have a locked door. How can we get in there? Well, many of you are of course familiar with the Lishi 2-in-1 decoder pick. Now, this is the SC20, and because this is a 5-pin, not a 6-pin lock, you're going to want one of these standoff spacers that we of course include in all the tools that we use like this. Let's do a quick decode pick on this for you all. Loose, no, a little binding. All right, we get a good click. Next position. Nice, got a good click, set, bounce there. These really are just a treat to use, aren't they? But we care about the fact that we're not just going to get the lock open, we're going to get the lock decoded. And I know I've done videos about that before, but in case you've never seen the process. First position is a 3. Next position is a 2. Next position is a 2. This position is a 3. Last position is a 2. Wow, really great bitting. Well, we've got our decoding done, so let's make a key. This is what we carry in the field now. Pretty nice, right? Yeah, many of you are familiar with those key cutter pliers, but this is a new kit that I'd like to tell you about. Get yourself a key. We use pre-scored ones for reasons that will become obvious. If you want this kit, of course you've seen these, right? You've seen our cutter guides before. You can use a little marker sleeve to make sure you're in the right positions, or you can just eyeball it if you've got those skills. And what was our very excellent bitting? Well, let's get a guide on here for the 3 and the 2 cuts. Notice you want to make sure you're under the warding properly, in the right position. First click, bang. 2, 2. And indeed, we had one more such cut. And what was the rest of our bitting? It was 2s all the way down. So let's grab the 2 guide for that depth. Install it on the end of our key cutter pliers. Knock out the next cuts. Remember, make sure you've got your key blade under the warding correctly there. And just like that, we will have not only picked and decoded the door, but we can operate the door. Hell yeah. Want to learn a little more about this whole gizmo and everything else from the Blue Group Gadgets team? Let me tell you about it. Indeed, yes. This is a new item on the site that I don't mention, but it's out there. Some of you have already been asking me about it. You know what's coming here. The Lishi key cutter is something we've had for quite a while, and it just comes in this case. But this insert tray, again, all credit goes to my very good friend Ginger, who made something like this on her own. She said, "Oh, I really love your cutter guides. I just needed a way to organize them." And then we made some revisions and we've tweaked it a bit. Now, of course, it can hold blank keys. I am I am just really tickled that this exists. I think it's just an excellent bit of kit. By the way, one note, these keys to hold them steady, if you already own or if you acquire one of these Lishi cutters from us, there is foam in the case outlining it. This is part of that foam. So you lift that foam out, you snip it right here, retain that before you throw your old foam away. Populating it up with keys, you can, of course, put any kind of keys you like. This includes the 5-pin length, the 6-pin length, even it's long enough you can even do control keys or something in here if you want. But I do recommend, as you saw, that you use pre-scored keys. Those 0 cuts are really hard to make with something like a nipper jaw. So keeping 0 cut keys around, that's really kind of the way to be. And then all the rest of your 1 through 9s you can cut on the fly. I think that video pretty much conveys how all of this can work for you in the field. I know that we all miss the pack-a-punch very much. I know that everyone's been trying to come up with their own solutions. This is ours. Yep, I'm not going to link to it. I will mention, though, that it's been a while since I've done a giveaway. Should I give this away? Would you like this? All right.
Giveaway, as you know, I do them once in a while. I'll draw your name randomly if you're part of the giveaway list, and this could be yours. And again, we get so many questions. People say, "Dude, I love the Schleg. Are you going to make one for Quickset? Are you going to make one for this brand, Sargent, Best?" Maybe we will. I swear it's all in the works. There's just so much going on. Thank you so much, all of you, for being tolerant of the fact that I am often not available, that I've been running around like crazy, but I'm happy to bring you something new. I'm really thrilled with this. Big ups to everyone in the community who created ideas and helped the design evolve. And just thanks to everyone who's being a part of my life right now. I need you. I miss you. You're getting me through the days. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, please take care of your loved ones and stay safe out there.